Hey guys, Grey Ghost 2055. I just want to do a quick recap on some things. We are now up to 25 subscribers, and I feel blessed. And I thank you guys, whoever you are, for jumping aboard and coming on this journey with us. It feels kind of awesome now because I don't totally feel like I'm talking to a camera. I'm actually discussing with people down to the core of it. This is going to be another glimpse into the past. And in case you guys missed it from the other videos, a quick recap. Glimpse into the Past is a series dedicated to my ancestors. And this one is concerning the ancestors from the American Civil War. As you know, as Daniel and Sarepta. What's going on? Daniel has went off to war to fight the war between the states. And as approximately right now, he has been off to war for 4 months. Sarepta has been on her own managing the family farm to the best of her ability with her first child, as we know him to this point, as John Slocum. So she did do this. She had 2 pigs that died on her. She's had to cut the tops of her fodder, whether it was by choice or she lost it. She had to sell the bull for $10. And she finally just had to, due to the constraint of everything, move out of her own home. And according to the letters from her, saying she would probably go to her father's. So we can estimate that's probably what she did. She went to her father's. Meanwhile, Daniel has been on the march with the other men. And as a calculation with these letters, it is, they're dated. So the timing is a little off, but it's still worth mentioning that since last month of this year of 2022, the letters are 1862, which makes them roughly 160 years old. And to me, that's just mind-boggling. But I can't help but say that I am deeply grateful that I could get a glimpse into their lives from how these letters survived. And it's just not that they did survive, because they literally are just ink and paper. But what they hold on them is really dear. But people had to hold on to them letters knowing that they would be worth something, worth preserving, and that they have finally reached all the way up to this point of 2022 is, again, just mind-boggling. But I can't help but appreciate those people who, even though they don't even know me, did me in a great, endearing service because they held on to those letters and viewed them as important. And now they can be presented to the world today like a time capsule. But again, for every one of those people, past or present, that's worked to preserve these artifacts, these letters, these glimpses into the past, you have my most deepest thank you. But enough of that. Let's go into and see what Daniel and Sarepta are now contending with. November 8th, 1862, Knoxville, Tennessee. My dear wife, I take my pen in hand to inform you that I am not well at present, and hoping these few lines will find you well in Little Slocum. I would be glad to see you, and I will get to come home before long. I have got to be fifer in Mar's company. It will clear me of being guard. I hope that peace will be made before long. If I don't get to come before long, I will come anyhow, if I can. We all think that peace will be made before long. John thinks that he will come home in a few days. Tell James that we all heard that Aubrey has got a fine boy. Tell him to write to us how they are all getting on. So I take good care of yourself till I come home. So I must come to a close by saying I remain your affectionate husband till death. Daniel. November 1862. Sarepta. I take the present opportunity to write you a few lines to let you know that I am well at present, and hoping that these few lines will find you in good health. I want you to write to me to let me know how you and little Slocum is, to let me know how all your things is getting along. You must do the best you can till I come home. Take good care of yourself and little Slocum. Tell John M. to write for you. I have drawn my bounty, and I will come and bring it home as soon as I can. I have not time to write any more at present. I remain your affectionate husband till death. November 26, 1862. Knoxville, Tennessee. Dear wife, I take my pen in hand to let you know that I am not well at present. I have had a very bad sore throat, but I am better of it. Mitch is going to Greenville to his company. He was complaining of his legs and hips. I want you to write to me and let me know how you and little Slocum is getting along. I have not had a letter from you since John M. brought one. I do want to see you and little Slocum very badly. I don't know when I will get to come, for they say they won't give any more furloughs now. I will come home as soon as I can. We have a hard time of it here, but I would not mind if I was with you and Slocum. We are expecting to leave here before long, but I don't know where we will go to yet. I have got my state bounty. I want you to write to me about your corn. I want you to take good care of your corn, for it will be so high it cannot be bought. Tell the folks I do want to see them very bad. Tell them to write to me, for I would be glad to hear from any of them. It seems that my friends have forgotten me. So no more at present, only I remain your affectionate husband till death. Daniel.